For this one, we
Please
can
take your seats,
rejoin
guys.
JJ and Phil.
We thank you.
Can you
Yeah,
all take
sitting
your seats,
on my
please? We are
left-hand
starting the
side
match. Thank you.
is a
Unlike
former
the
Mosconi
score,
Cup.
8-2. Took a little speed off, got the 9 tracking. It's going to be a little high, and David Alcaide, it's a very difficult rack. If he gets elevated over the brown 7 here, it's going to be even more difficult. Yeah, and that's 2 in, and then a safety from there. This and run, putting the 3 above the 8, trying to get a snooker maybe with the, yeah, a lot of body movement there, and pretty fortunate bump on the 8. They'll take the spin. And he's going to serve up a shot. Nice hit, but no, I mean, I didn't get the exact number. I just kind of glanced at it after day 1. That's a little light. And there was,
yeah, day 1 was the big difference. 20 racks for Europe, 8 for the USA.
yeah, and that's our 12 rack difference. Okay, how's this going to dress up? The pink. Be surprised if he hit this with a ton of speed. Yeah, I thought it would be fairly soft. Trying to play all cue ball. All cue ball. Control the speed. Yeah, that's smart. And you're going to be so much more accurate that way also. See how good things can happen at a lighter, giving up something in return. Been pretty solid, his play at the table. I think that's what Fedor Gorsh needs to understand and moving forward in some of these. And again, I'm not trying to tell the #1 player.
Land up.
Yeah, they make these a bit more often than you think. Now the opportunity, doesn't even want to go for it. Back on the bottom end. Oh wow, he jumped over the edge of it. With the cushion where the 6 is near, and then back behind it. Oh, that's got to go. Kind of stabbed it instead of stroking it, and a little luck. Ball and kind of do these little strokes on those types of shots. He's trying to feel the path of the cue ball when it sits a little odd. Didn't take it.
Team USA wins the first rack.
Good to see.
Cue ball. See you later.
The foul stroke. Score in hand.
Captain before, of course, with Shane on the team.
And please start the shot clock.
And we've had some bad losses, you know, in that regard, because it's easy to kind of let things slide a bit. And like this, that needs to settle just a little bit. I think it's going to be just fine.
By Alcaide in the Philippines Open final, and that led to Alcaide being here as a wildcard pick.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, a couple levels right on top of the table, so I wouldn't say totally the Mosconi Cup, nothing is, but it's a good sign for Jay. Yeah, that looked a little heavy, so now he's going to be. Your ball's going to rest near the rail, even though very straight. Respect.
And it's respect that is richly deserved.
Yeah, he's again sticking with the lighter side on the break. The one's been a little like a challenge of some sort, I think, off the bottom cushion. I know you've heard me say this many times, Phil.
Shane, a table and can see shots better than him.
Yeah, and when it. He's overcut it. Need some help. Yeah, and I did think he was going to make it. Felt like he should have made it. But I also thought with the push out, he took the pressure off David mentally to be able to give it back.
European Open champion. We've talked about his Philippines success, obvious ever. Evergreen.
Well, he's taken the physical side of the game tremendously, by the way. hard these days. These guys put a lot of hours on the plane, and just make sure the 6 doesn't stay on the bottom rail when you make this combo. Yeah, nice putting a little more speed on it.
We're off to take a very short siesta. This time the 1 finds the middle pocket, but nothing doing on the 2.
Yeah, so now Alcaide will have to be the guy to push out.
Push out called.
Not as difficult, and being able to understand what's going to happen, maybe a shot or 2 down the line. Doesn't come up that much in 9-ball, but a 7 around table. No, he's playing the shot I was talking about, but he had to spin it so he could avoid the purple. Pretty nifty. He's got to curve this a little, or dig on it rather. Beautiful hit. He's going to get a big reward. He's going for it, maybe. I think it's more knock the ball around. He's going to get a roll. I thought the 2 did peek its head behind the green. And go for the bank at the same time. Doesn't want this of 2. Oh, he's going 2. So good. Could cause problems, maybe even a scratch in the side. So not the type of shot on the red 3 you want to elevate. And he seemed, for all that happened there, you know, at the end in such a big moment, he seemed
It's rare that Van Boening isn't focused.
Team USA wins.
3-1 it is for SVB.
he put a little more speed on it. No, he didn't hit him as hard as he could, but he definitely was much more speed than his. Nice close quarters on the shooting, a hair away from it. Here's a little trickier than you would think. He's got to put a little speed. Center of the pocket quite often for Shane, though. Yeah, and emotions, you know, ring high. Okay, doesn't want straight here. Straight's the one that would hurt.
The application of running side crisply.
Yeah, you mentioned the darts and the snooker. I bet this Mosconi Cup crowd's above. Could swing it 2 out of the corner, but no reason.
Again, just the use. This is Shane Van Boening.
2's coming near the cue ball. That's always a good sign. Seems like he put a little more later in the rack, even though the first 4 should really be a throw-in. Yeah, this is not a roadmap, but the good thing for him is the 4 and 5 are next to each other, the pink and the purple.
In recent years, Alcaide has been used to having his supporters to him.
All right, don't let the 6 get away. Hit it sweet. two balls frozen to the rail. If it had hopped, what's going on? What he's thinking about? Oh, I'm shocked he let him see the ball here. 5 to come behind, the 6 to come behind. Oh, David's going to get a shot, and that's the shot on. What he's going to do anyways for the pink. A little shy of his mark there. I don't know. I think it's
this contest. Alcaide breaks next, and we all know if he triumphed in all of them. This is a session that refuses to end.
again the blue 2 down here near the cue ball, but the 9 has gotten in the way.
Alex Kazakis at Hill Hill in the World Masters final.
Yeah, he didn't move the 3 enough. He wanted to move. Much better. Oof, caught that one a little heavy. Now the 5 does.
Come on, guys, please, please. That's enough.
Yeah, looks ideal.
He's so dependable. Shane Van Boening is a great player, and he contributes a point.